All right, so shalom. Yes, it's still me, your Jew queen. Hello. But I just got way too excited because this is my favorite thing. I love desserts. Dessert is me, and I love makeup. So when two things like that combine, it's amazing. Ooh, it's amazing. It's my favorite thing, you know? So I'm so excited to show you everything that I bought from this collection. Let's start off with the lip glosses. The lip glosses we have here, there's 4 different shades and they are shaped like this, like little popsicles. How cute is that? Next up are the lashes, and the lashes they came up with are basically these sherbet lashes. They're so cute. They're not exactly wearable, I think, but we're gonna make them work. We'll see. We'll see what we do with them. This part is so cute. Oh my god. Okay. It's a little clutch. Like it's a makeup box, holds your brushes and everything. You know me, I'm extra, so I'm gonna wear it as like a little clutch. It's gonna be my new purse, my new accessory. I'm very excited. It's also great for ASMR. But there's more inside, people. There's more. Ooh, there's all these little brushes. All the little brushes. They're dirty. Please don't. I played with them earlier. Please don't. Don't judge me. Next up is the eyeshadow palette. Look how freaking cute this is. It's shaped like a little popsicle. It has a secret little brush. It's perfect. This is adorable. Last but not least, we have the wafer contour and blush kit. So it looks like this. And yeah, that is everything I bought. It did come with a bracelet with a cheek and lip tint, but I didn't feel like I needed that, you know? So as soon as I heard this launching, I immediately bought it, and I wanted to show you guys what I could come up with this palette, see if you like it, see if I like it. Let's get into this video. So we are gonna start with the eyes today, and personally, I wanna do more of a fall look. Even though this is a very summery palette, I think we can make this work and make a fall look out of it. So let me show you what we're working with today. This is the Dream Team Collection palette. Isn't it cute? Isn't it a dream? It's so cute. I love it. And it comes with a mirror, it comes with a brush in a little secret brush holder. Get in there. And it comes with 3 color stories. So the bottom one is more of a cool tone blue one, the middle is a pinky purple one, and then the top is what we're gonna be using. I think this is the fall collection one. This did come at an awkward time, not gonna lie. It launched September 19th. And to me, this is a very summery collection. So if I was part of this Dream Team collection, I would have made an earlier launch. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna pull this together. We're gonna make it work for any season. Let's get into the look. So the first shades I'm gonna be going into, they're gonna be in my crease. I'm gonna be using Float and Chip right over here. And I'm going to be using this small little tapered brush. All right, so we're gonna be keeping that nice and tight in the crease. I don't really want it going out too much. We're gonna make this more like a rounded look. This palette actually only came with 2 eye brushes, and that's fine since this is their first brush collection. I don't really know if they're gonna be doing more, but in the future, I would prefer more brushes, honestly. Because these are really nice. They feel very soft. They're synthetic brushes. I love the color. I love that they're pink, and they blend actually really well. They feel really good on the eye. I said before that the brushes were dirty. So I've played with this palette before. I actually did a look with it, but I'm not using the same colors or the same look that I did before. I was doing the first look. I got a little too excited. I was trying to pose with the cute little palette. You know, using it as like a little popsicle. Got a little excited. And your girl dropped it on the first day, and it shattered. It was gone. I couldn't even like look down and think, maybe it's saved, because like all of it was gone. It was just on the floor. My dog was licking it. It was a terrible day. But thank God for the employees at Sephora. I went in there crying because this is an expensive palette. It is almost $50. So I walked in there crying, and I was like, I was just in here an hour ago, and I'm not even gonna lie, I broke it. I broke the palette. And she was like, girl, no, you did not break the palette. It's okay. Just go to the front, grab a new one. We'll exchange it immediately. And I was like, God bless. She was so sweet. I didn't catch her name, but I love her. I think about her every day. So I just did my crease. It looks very good, very blended. I'm liking it a lot. And I've noticed that with these eyeshadow colors that they're not very pigmented when I put them on the lid itself, but I can build them up very easily as to when they are pigmented. So I find that really helpful because usually when products are too pigmented at first, it makes it harder to blend, but when you can build them up, you choose on how pigmented the product is gonna be. Say that one more time, pigmented. Okay, so you choose how pigmented you want them to be and it turns out really nice. So far, so good. So now I'm going to cut the crease. I want this to be a half cut crease look. So we are gonna be using that using my MAC 242 brush and my Tarte Shape Tape Cosmetics. So I do want to use the more colorful colors in the palette. So I'm thinking I'm going to be using this little blue shade right here, which is the color Mint. I'm going to be using that in the inner tear duct. So this is the shadow brush they give you inside the eyeshadow palette, the secret little stash one. It's very small and sad, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We fix things here. We're Bob the Builder. Bobina the Builder. So I'm going to go into Mint, and I'm going to pack that into the inner portion of the cut crease. Oh! Okay. Okay, she's cute or whatever. I'm not mad. Okay. You know, they know more than me. Museum of Ice Cream knows more than me. Obviously this brush works because shit's packed. Now we're gonna be going into the gold shade, and I am not using the gold shade that is in the Dream Team palette. I'm actually gonna go into the Sugar Wafer palette, which is a blush, contour, and highlight palette. But okay, back to regular programming. We had a little incident, but all is well, nothing is ruined, just a little dented. It's okay. So I am going to be using the Sugar Wafer palette for the rest of the eye look. Now this is a highlighting, blush, and contour palette, but they're shimmery. So I thought, you know, if they're shimmery, why can't they go in the eye? They can, so we will be doing that. I'm going to be using the shades Caramel. It's Caramel, not Caramel. Caramel and Hot Fudge. Alright, so this is Caramel. This is going to be going into the middle shade, and then this is Hot Fudge. It's going to be going into the outer portion. I am just going to be using the back portion of this. I think I'm going to spray it actually, just so we get more pigment, since this is a shimmer shade. See how that looks? And don't worry about blending right now. We will blend later. Just get those colors packed on. That is a good debate though. Is it caramel? Is it caramel? Who knows? I mean, it is caramel, but like, where did the people who say caramel even come from? Like, who are you? I also am gonna go into with Caramel, which is in the shadow palette. I'm gonna put that right over top because it's just a little bit too light. So for the outer glitter portion, we're gonna be using Hot Fudge, which is in the Sugar Wafer palette. I'm using a small tapered brush. It's a very like burnt brown. I think that is what this palette is missing though, just a regular dark brown. I mean, it's just so nice to have those in any kind of palette. I would have liked to seen one in this, but I see where they were going with the color story, so no judging. Okay, now we are gonna be using this little tiny brush again, and I'm gonna be blending in the gold and the blue together. I'm not liking using Hot Fudge in the outer corner. Probably because it's not supposed to be used as a shadow, it's supposed to be a contour. So we're gonna go in with Cherry instead, which is the bright orange on top. I'm gonna be putting that into the outer crease. See where that takes us. Hopefully we get a better look. I still think this look works for fall. It is a little more bright than I would use for fall, but I'm vibing with it. We're using oranges, you know. That's all you need, right? Just a burnt orange. Okay, so now we have Cherry in the outer edge. I'm gonna be going in again with Chip, make that really dark, make it all blended, and I think it'll look okay. So now I'm gonna be taking a brush with no pigment on it. I'm just gonna be blending out the entire thing so that it's all very nice and blended. Okay, so with all that blending, we kind of lost the gold in the middle, so I'm gonna be touching that up just with my finger, dabbing that into the caramel highlight and putting that on top. Okay, so I softened out the edges a little bit. I used a fluffy blending brush, tapped it into my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I just softened the edges a little bit. It looked a little too sharp to me, and I wanted this to be very nice and blended look. Right now, I think we have a summer meets autumn look. We have the nice burnt orange and reds at the end, the gold in the middle, and then a pop of blue in the beginning. And I think that works really well for this palette. I think I showcased a lot of the colors. So I'm gonna be doing the other eye off camera, and I will see you in a second. All right, so we went a little fun on the eyes, so I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to play with these today, unfortunately. But I will link up a picture of me using them. They're super cute, so easy to put on, and they're so fun. I would definitely use these for a Halloween makeup tutorial or just if you're looking for a pop of color. But I'm gonna be using a different pair of lashes today later on. Right now we are gonna go into the highlight, blush, and contour portion. So I am going to be using the Sugar Wafer palette again, but there's 2 layers to the Sugar Wafer. This is the layer we are gonna be using. This is for lighter complexions. The layer I was using before is for deeper complexions. So we are gonna be using the contour, blush, and highlight portion from the top side. Let's get into this. Alrighty, so this is a contour, but it's shimmery, so I'm confused. Cause like, contours are very matte, they're cool toned. This is cool toned, but it's shimmery. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna be using the color Churro Churro. Oh, that is so cute. Ah, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna be using this brush from the set. These feel so nice. I love it. Fishy first, people. So I'm gonna be blending that in a little bit more. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know. I'm gonna be putting that onto the forehead, making my nice little 3. Okay. This brush is like literally taking off my foundation. That's why it's turning red. We're not gonna be using this anymore. Okay, this is a bad one. She's canceled. Technical difficulties, it's fine, we're fine. I'm just gonna be using my own brush from now on. It's not the color's fault, it's fine. Okay, so let's become little bronze goddess again. I was like, why am I orange? This is such a cool tone color. Because I picked up all my foundation. It's so fun. I love this. This is so fun. Yay! We're gonna be going underneath the chin. I like a chiseled look. You know, I'm not a man, but I'm not an egg either, so. Okay, moving on. We're gonna go into the blush. I think this is a little bit too pink for what we're going for. So I am actually going to be using the darker blush. I'm gonna use it very lightly because I don't want it to be too harsh on my skin tone. This color is Cinnamon. It's very pretty. We'll see how that looks. So this brush seems a lot less harsh than the other one. They both feel really nice, but I think this one was just a little bit too dense, and that's why it took away some of the foundation, which I don't like. This is the only brush I'm having issues with so far though, so hopefully this one does not let me down. I'm not mad at this color. I think it complements the eye look really well. It is a little darker than what I usually use, obviously. This is the darker portion of the palette, but I just find it such more pretty of a color. Like it has a much more peachy shade than a pink one, which I like a lot. Yes, darling. Like, I don't know if you know me, but I love ice cream so much that my dream job since I was a little girl was to work at an ice cream shop. This one right next to my house. I won't say the name, but it was just everything I wanted to be. And then I worked there, and then I was so stressed from working in an ice cream place, I crashed my car, and I don't work there anymore. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little insight on that. I loved it so much that I let it ruin my life. That's how dedicated I am to ice cream. Get to know Leena. Okay, so we are gonna be cutting the cheeks just so that we get a nice little contrast. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me. And then making that portion a little lighter. Okay. So I'm just gonna be brushing this out with a powder brush. Let's get into the highlighting portion. Yes, girl, yeah. Isn't she pretty? Like, I bet her name is Marshmallow. No. Vanilla Nair. Ooh. Okay, so now we're gonna be using Vanilla Nair. We're just gonna be highlighting. Oh, she's pigmented. She did not come here to play. No, ma'am. Tip of the nose. Ooh, she's pink. Ooh, I love that. These all of these shimmer shades have like a dust of a different color. Like I noticed that the brown and gold that I was using for the middle part had a pink undertone, and some of the bluer ones had like gold undertones. It's just all very pretty and I love it a lot. Alright, so now that we have the bronze, blush, and highlighter portion done, I am going to go into my lashes. Scandalous, okay. I'm going to go into my lashes. I'm using the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. I'm going to put those on off camera and I will see you right after. Okay, lashes are on and now I am really loving this look. So I noticed when I was putting on my lashes that I made a mint chocolate chip eye look. That's a good flavor. Like, that's so cute. Because the mint is the blue and then the chip was the brown and we got the mint chocolate chip. I was really excited about that. I hope you guys like found that cute or whatever. So, we're going to be doing the under eyes to connect that all in. I'm going to be doing the lips. And then I think we're almost done testing out everything. It's been a good ride so far. I hope you've enjoyed this with me. If you've made it this far, please leave your favorite ice cream flavor down below. I would love to know. If we're sharing, if we're friends, you know, my favorite flavor, it's a tough one. Okay, that's like choosing babies, you know, like which one's your favorite? Like you have one, but you don't want to tell the other one. Sorry. Okay, my favorite flavor is lemon. So let me know what yours is. So I am just gonna be doing what I did on top to the bottom, except I'm only gonna be using Chip and Float to connect. Okay, and if there was a palette that's close to this, I would say that it's very close to a Too Faced palette, if you've ever used one of those before. It has the same kind of chalky matte shades and the same types of shimmer quality, which is not bad at all. I do really like Too Faced products. I would just compare this very closely to a Too Faced palette, in case you were wondering whether you want to buy it or not. Okay, so now that we have all of that smoked out, I am just going to start doing the lips. So now we are going to be using the Let Them Eat Popsicles lip kit. That's so cute. I see where you're going, let them eat cake, but a lot less controversial, let them eat popsicles. Okay, I see you, I see you. All right, so this is a fall look. So I think I'm going to be using the orange color and maybe the purple. I might blend the two. We're brainstorming together, okay? We will come up with the look together. So the orange shade is called Creamsicle, and it's so stinking cute. Looks like a little popsicle. Do you think it tastes like a popsicle? Smells like one. No, this like actually smells like one. Okay. So that is very streaky. Okay. That's not bad though. Like I'm not mad yet. Doesn't taste like one. Does not taste like one at all. That's where Too Faced got you beat, okay? Everything at Too Faced tastes and smells like the food. Okay, so that is the orange. It's just a little too orange. I don't know what else I was expecting. This is Creamsicle, you know? It should have been a Creamsicle. I know, but like I would wanted something a little bit more burnt. So I'm going to overline this with Purple Berry. Am I just making it worse? I like literally can't tell. Alright, so I fixed the little lipstick situation we were having. We are now only going to be using Creamsicle, and I think this looks really ties in together with the orange lipstick. I think everything blends in really well. We have a very fall eye look, and then we have some warm cheeks and a warm lip. I think this is perfect for summer meets fall with what we were going for, and I actually really liked how everything turned out. I'm a little summer treat. But now I'm like an actual summer treat because I'm using only ice cream products. Okay, this is the final look, you guys. I'm so happy with how this came out. I'm really glad that we found a way to make this very summer palette into summer meets fall. Very exciting, very proud. Tap pat. Okay, so So now I want to give a full review on everything that I tried today. I'm gonna tell you what's worth your money and what's not worth your money. I'm not letting you waste your precious coin, okay? So, first and foremost, the lashes are my favorite. Okay, like I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but these are seriously so comfortable and so cute, and I think that they're just like a perfect pop of color in any look. So definitely buy these if you're into being extra, you know? They're $18, I believe, and they are at Sephora only. Second favorite thing is the eyeshadow palette, okay? This is actually very good quality. The packaging is very nice. You get a good amount of shimmer and matte shades. Plus it comes with a little brush. I give this 5 out of 5 ice cream cones. I think this is really cute and worth the money. It is the same price point as a regular eyeshadow palette, around $46 I believe. So if you are wanting something more fun for fall, give it a try. Next up we have the Sugar Wafer palette. This I would give like a 3.5 out of 5 ice cream cones. I like that there's 2 variations of shades. This is for lighter complexions, this is for deeper complexions. The only issue I'm having is that, first of all, they're very easy to break. Like, I know that I'm the one that messed up, but they shouldn't be that fragile. But it's fine. I would have liked it if they weren't as shimmery for the contours or blushes. I really would have liked it if it was just a matte shade. But besides that, these worked really well. They blended super great, and I did enjoy them a lot. So 3 out of 5. I believe this was $36. I will have everything linked down below. I'm just giving a little guesstimate. So for my next one, I am having the Let Them Eat Popsicle Kit. These were super cute. I give them 3 out of 5 ice cream cones. Actually popsicles, because these are popsicles. 3 out of 5 popsicles. Okay. So basically I loved the colors. They are a little bit streaky for me, and you have to layer them on a lot, which is fine because they are a lip gloss. It's just not what I'm looking for in a lip gloss. And last but not least, the brush kit. Okay, so I have some mixed feelings about this brush kit. First of all, it is the priciest thing in this entire collection. I believe it is $64 or $66, somewhere around there. First of all, you get a great little brush kit. This is so cute. I love the box that comes with it. It's very pretty. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I love it. The brushes I had a couple of issues with. I had an issue with the contour brush just because it literally picked up my foundation, and I thought there was something wrong with the contour shade, but it really was just the brush picking up my foundation and making me red. So I didn't like that, and I also didn't like the amount of brushes you get with it. You only get 5, and this is such a pricey item. I feel like you should be able to get more. I give this like a solid 3. Like, if you want it just because it's cute, I completely understand. I did the same thing. So I understand if you just want the box, if you want to try out the other brushes, because the other brushes were great. But I did have a couple issues with it, so I just want to warn you that this is probably the thing I would not spend my money on. Alright you guys, that was it. I hope you had fun doing this with me. This was the best review I've done so far. I loved almost everything in this collection, and I'm so happy it came out. I can definitely see myself using this throughout the year. So thank you so much for watching this with me. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.